And then G just shat all over me.
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic.
Hello and welcome to episode 36 of Five Birds and a Mic. I just asked everybody how everyone was feeling, and George's like, not yet. Everyone's a bit shattered, and Meg's just made the most hilarious comment, and George just mic dropped you. What happened, Meg? What's just been said?
No, it just dawned on me that we always talk about the weekends. I was like, oh shit, like what happened this weekend that was exciting, that's worth talking about on the podcast? And then G just shat all over me.
I just said, just have a quiet episode. Let someone else shine.
Meg just can't help herself, and it's not because she wants to shine. It's just that she has glorious stories that are ridiculous. So whilst you ponder on your story, I know Emma's got one that she wants to talk about. But are we going to do a topic today?
Yeah.
Shall we do a topic today?
We'll
Should we attempt?
Not chat shit for an hour and actually have a topic.
I feel that's pretty much what we do.
It's the premise of the podcast, really, isn't it?
Yeah, literally chatting about poo, because your story is linked.
Not about poo.
Oh, okay, right.
No.
So topic today is going to be. I don't know if anyone's going to want to listen to this topic. It might just be more that they prefer to listen to the chat. If you want to listen to the chat, we'll probably tell you when the topic starts, and then you can maybe just stop listening. Skip. So the topic today is.
Who would you choose to play you
in a movie?
In a movie about yourself.
And what type of movie would it be? So that's the topic.
Genre.
Genre. Oh. But before we do that, shall we recap, see how everyone has been doing?
Yeah.
George looks happy. Oh, Maggie, you've thought about your weekend
No.
yet? Okay, we'll leave Meg.
Just skip past you for a second.
Go on then, G.
No, nice steady weekend. Got a bit of a golf lesson from Steve in the garden in Littlin.
Can we just hold the phone here? Someone's just mentioned a name.
I did.
And who would Steve be?
Who's Steve? Joy?
Steve's the boyfriend. He's the partner.
Boyfriend.
He's the partner.
Facebook official.
Facebook official. We're all in there. Yeah.
Now Bird's official too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all. Yeah.
Balls deep in a relationship.
Yeah, he has been. It's been brilliant. Regular and brilliant. I'm very happy. Very happy. Yeah. So, I was at his at the weekend, and his little one was there. So they gave me a golf lesson, of which I've made out that, obviously, I don't know how to play golf, but when my papa was still about...
Have you made out you knew how to play golf?
No. I've made out that I have got absolute, like, fish out of water, no idea anything about golf.
Oh, did you do the sort of, how do you do it? Just wrap your
show me
arms round?
Position behind me.
How do I hold a club? But in actual fact, our Raymond, my papa, when he was still about, he was an avid golfer. And there was many a Saturday where we'd stand in the living room with a little putt and pitch. He'd set it up in the living room. So my grip is that of a professional. So Steve was like, just hold the stick, just like get your shoulders, hang your shoulders over, just like loosen up, like, and then hold the stick. And in my head I was like, play thick. And without thinking, I was like, boom, locked it in. Steve just froze. He's like, I've never been this turned on when I've looked at you before. So
with a good grip.
Yeah, he was very impressed. So then me and his little one just decided to start whacking golf balls in the garden. So we completely chewed up his grass. So he was screaming at both of us.
To clean his clubs afterwards.
He weren't happy. He wasn't happy with us. And then I remembered that I had my hockey stick in the boot of the car.
Oh.
Not played in nearly 15 years, but just in case I get called for that emergency match. So
The worst thing is you've not even got the excuse that it's just still in your boot because you've changed cars
about 4 times.
Yeah. So you've actually decided to put it back into your new car.
It is a weapon as well.
It's a weapon. It could be used as a shovel, leverage in case I do get the car stuck in anything. So it's got multiple uses. Yeah.
That's a long time digging. It's a long time digging now.
Yeah, but if I just
what are you burying? A goldfish?
But then
you've got nothing else to dig with it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
If you
I've got
have
nothing else, I'd rather have a hockey stick than over nothing.
Kind of
jab at it.
Of all the things you think it's useful for, we've gone to dead bodies and digging.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Look, we don't know how many times a day she looks at these cyclists and thinks, "You're the one."
Or how many
You're the one.
times she's been busy for
You
2
could
days digging
You
ditches.
could put your stick out the window
And just push them off.
wheels and get straight
Spokes.
off.
Straight
Boom, done. One less person on the road to worry about.
Exactly, doing everyone a favour. So yeah, got the hockey stick out, which the little one absolutely adored, and then we wrecked the garden even further.
So rather than turning him on, you made him very angry.
I made it up to him, but the
Oh.
garden is wrecked now, absolutely wrecked.
Well,
But
when
the
you
little
move in,
one
you
loves
can just
you.
change
Oh
it.
yeah, the little one thinks that I'm cool as fuck right now.
That's the name.
She's a cool mom.
No, just cool daddy's girlfriend. Not
That's even cooler than cool mom.
Yeah,
You don't want to be stepmom.
No, we're not playing that. I'm all right. If I haven't pushed you out, you don't call me mum. I'm not your mummy. Don't go there. So yeah, great weekend. And then Sunday, my tooth snapped in half.
There is a story behind. Is this the same tooth that you had an issue with?
Yeah, so yeah, backdated story for everybody. So I've got crap teeth. They're made out of chalk. So every now and again I go through this flurry of I'm going to look after my teeth. Don't know why. So I got on my high horse about using like the Cordasol, whatever it is, like wishy-washy mouthwash. The toothpaste tastes like bloody salt, but I get on it, I do it all, and then I'm like, I'm gonna floss like no one has ever flossed before. So I buy the little flossy sticks, and then the other side of him looks like the sheath from the Grim Reaper, you know, where it's sharp, where you can pick bits out. So I'm
What are they used for, those bits?
to literally
To
pick
get right in.
right in, and they're sharp as hell. Yeah. So I was there loving my little flossy life, and I went in on that side, went to pull, and not all of the sharp came out.
You didn't know that though at the time.
I didn't at the time. I was a bit like, oh, that shifted something. And then it wasn't until the next morning when I was getting ready for work and I bent down to do my shoelaces, and I had just had searing pain, literally where it went through my eye up into the top of my head. So I was like, shit's kicking off here. Like, this is going to be Abscess Point 2 all over again.
God.
She came in like a car up my mouth. She came in angry, didn't she?
Oh yeah.
I was off my
There's
tits on
Yeah.
Cody, mate. I couldn't do anything else.
Angry.
When it's your teeth.
She wasn't angry about the fact it was her teeth. She was angry about the fact she might have to go and see the dentist.
The tooth pain I can handle. Honestly. So, but then I was in an appointment and the pain started to get unbearable, even though I'd overtaken on codeine. So in theory, I shouldn't have been able to feel my own eyelids. But this pain was coming at me, hell for leather. So then there was like a beautiful moment where they were like, can we just take some pictures and stuff? I was like, yeah, of course you can. I'm going to go grab some water, feeling a bit dry. Went into the back, got some cotton, did another floss. Well, this shard of plastic came out, didn't it? Exactly, Emma, that was my face. But the pain went away.
So that was what
It was
Yeah.
wedged. It was wedged, so that was causing the pain. So
It
then
will.
I was like, bossed it. Don't need any more codeine.
She came,
I'll just leave,
skipping down the stairs. Maggie and
Just
I
to let
went.
everyone
She came
know.
skipping. Just come downstairs to let you know. And we thought, oh, something's happened in the appointment. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah,
Just coming downstairs to let you girls know.
Yeah.
My tooth's fine.
tooth's fine, fixed it.
I don't have to do a dentist.
But then, from then, my tooth, it was almost doing like a little, almost like a little pop, like a little, almost like where your tooth is, and obviously the roots go into your gum. It was almost like air pockets were in those bits where it joins your gum, and the plastic had just upset my gum a bit. So it kept just, and I thought, oh, that's just, I've got little air pockets because I've had plastic wedged in there. It'll sort itself out. I think in hindsight, what was actually happening was that the plastic's gone in, disrupted and mangled everything, and then every time it was actually my tooth just cracking slightly further and further down.
Like an iceberg.
Yeah, like an ice pick. It was just so yeah, a bit into this last slice of I wasn't even hungry, and there was one piece of pizza left, and I was like, well, starving kids in Africa, I better eat that.
Yeah.
Don't want to be ungrateful. Ate a soft bit, and then it was just this almighty crunch.
Soft bit as well.
It wasn't even the crust.
Soft bit as well.
Wasn't even the crust, and then me and Steve both froze. Obviously, the food comes straight out my mouth. I've got blood pouring out my mouth. Steve's pretty much fainted. He's like, oh God,
Yeah,
oh God.
saying.
I'm there, like, blood's coming out. I'm actually sifting through this chewed food, trying to find my bit of tooth. And he's like,
Why, what are you going to do with this bit of teeth? though?
Hello.
well, I cleaned it, washed my mouth out, cleaned it, and then I turned round to Steve.
She's moved how many times? She's not given the address. Tooth throw's not
Well, I
coming.
turned around to Steve, deadpan in the face and was like, "You got any super glue?"
No.
And he was like,
No.
"Not a chance." He's like, "You're not doing it. You're
Did
not
you
doing
find it? Did you find
He
the
wouldn't
bit?
give me any. Yeah, I found it. But he
Were you
wouldn't give me
seriously going to glue
Yeah.
your tooth back on?
And he was like, "What's your plan?" And I was like, "Stick it
What's
back
your
in."
plan? That seems like, give me a detailed synopsis of what is
He
about
was
to
like,
happen.
"What is your plan?" And I was like, "Stick it back in." And I was like, "Don't have to go to the dentist." He was like, "We're going to the dentist." I was like, "Well, think about it. I'm not in any pain. It doesn't hurt. But if I stick it back in, there's no need to."
To be fair, dentists at the minute only
Emma,
want
stop
emergency
supporting her.
cases anyway.
That's an emergency
2 weeks.
case.
It's not an emergency case. 2 weeks and then before I can get in. And my dentist isn't even there anymore. He's retired because he was sick of my shit.
No, he
Yeah.
wasn't. It's because he had shakes,
The
didn't he? or
G
something?
went for her appointment and he was like, "No, I'm done."
He was like, I've got 6 weeks of pure G appointments.
Retire.
I'm not fucking doing
Retire.
this.
Let's retire.
I'm retiring. I'm
Yeah.
not putting up with that
That's the push I
crap.
needed.
So when's your dentist appointment?
28th of this month.
Of what time?
And what are they going to
9:30
do?
in the morning.
And who's taking you?
Steve said he'll come with me, and I was like, "No, you can't." And he was like, "Oh no, I'll come and hold your hand." I was like, it'd be mortifying. I was like, "You will leave me." He'll
won't be
leave
allowed
me.
in anyway,
He was like,
will
"What if I
he?
sit in the car outside?" I was like, "No." I was like, "You won't want to have
Yeah.
children with me. You'll never want to." I was like, "I've got to do this on my own." He's like, "Will you go?" I was like, "Oh, I'll go because I could lose the rest of my teeth at this rate. But you can't see me." I was like, "You can come round after football."
What do you mean you can't see?
Because
Can we come and watch?
No. I'll lose my
Birds on
shit.
tour.
Birds on tour?
I'll
It's only
lose
up the
my-
road.
It's only up the road.
We
You
now
can
know
probably
what time it is,
yeah.
Meggie. We'll come out and cheer.
I'll lose my shit. I will come out in tears, hyperventilating. I will panic attack before she even gets me in the chair. And then the best part is, it's not even the dentist I got told I was going to have when my dentist left. It's some kid called Nathan.
Oh, Nathan.
Didn't even give me a surname. Didn't even give
Do
me
we
a
know what
surname.
size hand he's got? What size gloves
He's
does he
called
wear?
Nathan. He's probably born in 2003. So
Trainee. Because John's probably handed over your notes and the woman's gone, forget it.
I have no doubt that my file is VIP'd. She'll have looked at that and been like, "Oh." She actually went, "What's your name?" I said, "It's Georgina." Did, and she went, "Give me 1 second. Deborah, Harriet, Georgina. All right, okay, sweetheart." I was like, "Oh, you're really busy?" She was like, "Mm-hmm."
She's writing in the
I was
notes.
like,
This woman's a Fruit Loop.
"Can you come on Saturday?" I was like, "No."
You could have done.
She was like, "Well, you know, I think they'll probably just put a temporary filling in." I was like, listen, Susan, I've got a temporary filling that we're putting in February and it's still there, isn't it? And that's going heat sensitive. I was like, so we're not messing about with a temporary filling sitch because that's a whole different treatment I need to get sorted. Well, you are on the waiting list for that. I'm still waiting. None of this. She was like, "Are you in any pain?" I said, "No, I'm quite happy, if truth be told." "Oh, yeah, it's not an emergency then." I was like, "So if I ring you in tears and tell you that it hurts?" She was like, "I'll do my best. But then I don't want to go anyway because I'm going to go. He's either going to rip it out or he's going to put a gold one in there and then I'll have to go to reception whilst I'm crying and then they're going to be like, "Hey, gee, that's £245.
Yeah,
and we all know the game I'm going to play.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my debit card. I know there's nothing on it. We all know it's going to get declined. I do this every time I come for treatment. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I've not had payday yet. I'll call you in a couple of days when I've been paid."
How
Then I avoid them.
How much do you owe to the
I don't know because
dentist?
every time I go back, it's being cleared off. So either John was clearing it off or my mum was paying it.
Probably your mum. I can't say.
I don't
that'd
really
be
know if I'm
fine.
being honest.
Yeah.
I might do that with mine. My mum uses the same dentist as me.
I think everyone just knows
Dentin.
something.
Dentin.
Do you know what?
There's something
You-
wrong with my
you-
mouth
yeah.
today.
You're in
Been up
the
since 5:30.
You're in the
I'm not
fog
gonna
of it,
lie.
yeah. And that is like the fourth word you've said wrong.
Emma's normally pretty clear on her wording, so something's
Not
not going
today.
right.
I've had a long morning. I've had a long morning.
Nothing to do with the bum hole, this story. This is a
No.
different story.
No.
There's two stories.
Yeah.
One's not so
No.
funny.
Yeah, one's not funny. I won't talk about that. But the other one's funny.
Okay, should we do the funny
Yeah.
bumhole story?
Yeah.
Well, G, you do realise that you're just going to have to sort your teeth out, otherwise you're going to be Gummy G.
I'm not. I'll just get dentures. I'm very happy with that concept, if I'm being honest.
Would you get the ones that they screw in?
I can't. The structure's not strong enough.
Have to get
The structure's not strong enough. That's why I can't have veneers. My teeth will, even if they file, and my teeth wouldn't be able to hold a veneer in.
Are they the teeth that you'd have to take out on a night and put in your glass?
Do you know, I quite like the idea of that, though. Because then they
Easy to clean.
clean out.
I'm never going to get toothache again. Just take them out. I mean, it's not bad for Steve, is it?
You don't.
They're always going to be soft, never going to get caught on anything. Even if I gag, I can't. No damage will be done.
There's no reflex reaction.
Oh, that's this. Oh, it's gummy. Oh no.
I mean, that wasn't going to be
Do
my
you
first
brush your
thought of
gums?
Yeah.
If you've got no teeth.
Yeah, give them a little soft bristle.
You're meant to mouthwash, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because they can get sore.
Just in and out. I'll be fine. I'm
you do
honestly,
get sore gums from wearing the dentures, though, aren't they? They've got to have them fitted
Yeah.
properly,
But
otherwise
then
they get tight.
I'll be fine with that. I'll have a bit of a sore gum because if it fucks me off, I'll just take them out.
Well, could you imagine?
I'd feel like I'd be back with Rob's teammates. To be honest, we go out for meals and they all like take the teeth out to
Yeah.
eat the food.
What do they eat? Mashed potatoes?
Normal food.
But why?
Take the teeth out.
Just like
How
one
do
or
they eat
two.
it?
Because they've got like the front teeth are normally missing.
Just eat with your molars at the back. You
Has
don't eat
Rob
a steak with your
has Rob got any
front two
teeth missing?
No, but he's got veneers on his front tooth because he got his front tooth pushed back.
See, that one's a falso. So if they can just put me a nice little bridge in, and it's actually the same tooth on the other side.
Oh,
So that
funnily
one's
enough.
yeah, funnily enough. So, and the same thing happened to that tooth. So I'll just take that out. Let's have a nice little falso, wing it on. Take that, lovely.
Yeah.
And as the years go on, just add to the wing.
Well, I said to Mum, I was like, can't we just bang a gold tooth in? Steve weren't right happy about that suggestion.
You are G.
I could absolutely rock a gold tooth
With
back
your
there.
hopes.
Oh yeah.
You'd have to match
Gangster
your
as
gold
fuck.
to your hoops, so you'd have to either go rose
It's in my
gold.
mouth. though,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
god,
So-
you could get a grilled dentures.
Yeah.
Grilled
Gangster.
dentures.
You could have
I'd be
dentures
gangster
for
granny.
night outs as well, so you could have gangster grill.
Yeah.
Like leopard print for work
Yeah.
and then blingy ones for nights out.
Yeah.
What's happened to your nails as well, G? You're not wearing your
They
falsies.
came off weeks ago.
Yeah, a few. What was it? The other
2-3 weeks
Thursday?
ago. Yeah, I'd had them on 4 weeks, and then it was I've got shit to pay for. I've got a boyfriend now, and I need to pay for petrol.
It does live further than planned, doesn't he?
Yeah, so it was petrol or nails.
It wasn't petrol, it was sex or nails. Let's be
Dick-
honest.
Yeah, dick or nails.
Nails. Guess what one?
Oh, should we move to Bumhole?
Yeah, bumhole story, please.
Well, it's not. Well, right. So on Friday, I went to a soft play with the kids, Medieval Mayhem,
Oh, wonderful.
and
Oh, Andrew's shaking his head. Do you not
do
approve?
you not like Medieval Mayhem? Very
was it-
clean,
pardon?
Very. I can't talk.
Medieval
today.
man.
If I was somebody else, I'd say get that dick out your mouth. No one said it to me yet. Someone needs to be responsible today to say that to me.
Okay,
Go
Meg.
on.
Meg.
Do you want me to say now?
Yeah.
Get that penis out your mouth.
Anyway, so there's a massive slide, like massive. It's how big would you say it is?
It's steep.
It's huge. So
Why did you ask G?
Because G's been. I
I've
don't
braved
know,
that
I
battle.
don't know any kind of measurement for anything other than bust waist and hips.
And millimetres.
Thank God.
Millilitres for boobs as well. You do know that.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know millilitres very well. And,
Pardon? Milliliters?
it's been a long day, guys.
And it's only 12 o'clock.
Shit, I've even put my stopwatch on.
What for?
Don't even know what I'm doing with my life today.
Why are you starting?
Why has you got your stopwatch on?
Don't know how to stop it. Oh,
Stop.
I've done it.
Okay.
So there's a massive slide, and I was like, oh, I fancy going on that. So I thought, fuck it, yeah. It's really quiet. Normally there's kids everywhere, isn't there? But it was really quiet, so I thought, I'm going to go on it. So I got to the top, went down it, and I was like, whoa, that's too much for me, that. And like, you could feel the friction burn as you were going down.
Oh.
Like, I was like, oh, like, I literally went down it like that so that I didn't burn my elbows or anything.
Oh.
But my bum, like, proper whacked down it. There's like a ridge halfway down. It's like, oh God, don't like that. I'm not going to go on that again. Anyway, Bella decides she doesn't want to play in the baby bit. that's boring. It's not risky enough. She wants to go in the big bit. But because she's tiny, obviously one of us has to go around it with her. So Oscar was off with his new crew. So I'm in there following around, and there's like another bit of a slide that's quite tame. I thought, perfect. Come on, B, let's go on this. Kicked off. So I was like, oh God, where did this fear of slides come from? It's weird. So anyway, she goes in the other direction. In the other direction, straight to the big kamikaze red slide that I'd just been down and said never to go on ever again. She wanted to go on that. That's why she kicked off. So I was like, right, okay. So I thought, right, I'll put her on my knee. She's going to hate every second of this, and we'll go down it together. I thought, I can't send her down it on my own. They'll report child services.
Especially after last week.
So I'll be a good parent today, and I'll put her on my knee. So Rob was at the bottom with Oscar, waving. So gets B on my knee, goes down the slide, and about halfway point realised my bum was actually on fire. Got to the bottom of the slide, and the friction burn had burnt a hole straight through my leggings, right next to my arsehole. So I was in the middle of a soft play with my arsehole out, pretty much.
How pointy is your bumhole it's surely it's tucked into your bum.
But she's only got a tiny bum though.
But my arse crack, it was right next to my arse crack. It
Must have
parted my cheeks.
What about you? Must have been your coccyx then that's rubbed.
No.
Think about when you sat. Think how you sat now. You're on a slide.
But I'm sat now. My bumhole's nowhere near the seat.
It's closer than you think.
No.
Everybody
You think going down.
Slide down, you can feel
let me just wrangle
it.
this down.
That's a lot of pressure, and I've got Bella
No,
on
I'm
my
sorry.
knee.
I've still got a lot of cheek. I've still got a lot of
we need
cheek.
to have a look at your
Good
anatomy
ass.
then, because it's
You've
not
got a
right.
good ass. My ass
Hang on,
doesn't have much cushion.
Let me see if I can get.
Even my cheeks have parted when I've leant back like that.
If I do that. No, it's still not. No, I've still got cheek.
We've got an open wound now, haven't you?
So I was like,
Is it
Rob,
proper raw?
I was like, Rob, we've got a situation here. There's a hole.
Code red.
There's a hole in my leggings. He was like laughing, like, oh. I was like, no, seriously. So I turned round, and they were at this point, other families with their children having, the meals and everything, and you could see everyone was a bit like, oh, what's this commotion? And I'm there with my leggings with a massive hole, and you could just see my bum crack. And he was like, oh yeah, there is a massive hole. And I was like, no, I'm actually injured. I'm actually injured. Like, my skin is on fire. It's on fire. So luckily I'd got a jacket. So like a kid that had pissed the pants, put the jacket around my waist and sat at the table, mentally and physically disturbed. And when I got home, obviously the first thing I did was go and look in the mirror. And I have a blister friction burn that big.
You must have been a bit
50 pence piece.
one-sided.
50 pence piece.
But longer.
Oh.
On the inside of my arse crack.
So when you walk,
So
does it
when I
chafe?
walk, it just was rubbing. Well, I've solved it. So Saturday, what morning was it? No, Saturday, come to work, wore the wrong trousers, all day in agony, night time in agony, and then Sunday morning I woke up. This is grim, but my arse cheeks were actually stuck together because the pus and
The weeping.
popped.
weeping from the blister had stuck them together, and I was like, nah, I can't go about my life like this anymore. So
No, because how is it going to get better?
Well, it can't,
Exactly.
because you've got to have them
Yeah.
parted to air, haven't
So
you?
you know
Yeah.
what it needed? Dettol. Fucking Dettol.
Did you have a Dettol bath?
So I got I got a little cup and made my own little Dettol bath for my arse.
Dettol douche.
I got my own little arse Dettol bath and this is on a Sunday morning, sat on the couch, and
Pat,
the
pat,
Dettol
pat, pat,
bathed it, and then I had to sit on the couch with my arsehole wide open while it dried, and then I got a Compeed.
Nice.
We've got some
That's
big,
clever.
big Compeeds, and I was like, that's what my arse needs. So I positioned myself in the mirror, got it all nice and dry, and put a Compeed on it, and it's still on now. Safe and sound.
I really want to see it.
See, if
I-
you wore
I-
bigger
I-
pants, you'd
can-
have had more protection.
I know. There were many things I did wrong, Megan. Many things.
Many mistakes I made that day, but
But big pants would have helped massively. But yeah, it's pretty fucking sore. Still sore now. But
It'll
the
be really
Compeed
sore
is
when it comes
helping.
off. Is it healing?
Who knows? Compeed, it's under the Compeed. So
Does anyone else really want to see
Yeah,
this?
I'm gonna have to see
yeah,
it.
I said to Gian, I can't show you.
Can we just see the
'Cause it's
Compeed?
next to my bumhole.
I'm really not. I'm
I don't
quite
care.
literally, forgive the pun, not arsed. I'm going to have to see it.
I've got my saggy phone on. I'll pull it up and I can show
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
because you won't see my bumhole then.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Not on the podcast though. Sorry.
No, we're not filming that.
A Compeed
Like
is
a blister.
It's a blister
Yeah, the
plaster.
blister,
Like,
like, yeah.
skin, isn't it?
really expensive plasters.
That are meant to heal blisters.
Yeah.
Not second degree friction burns.
Well, it was one of them where I know it's probably not recommended for burns because it was hot.
Mm.
For the whole of Sunday, it was very warm because obviously the heat.
not-
stayed
is it still warm?
inside. No, it's a lot better now. It's still quite sore. I can only sit on one arm on the couch. Can't sit on the other side. But yeah,
Andrew,
it's
can you
getting
get out of the
better.
room so we can have a look at this? I feel like we need to
He's
see
like, yeah,
this.
sure, the cameras are
Oh, we're
rolling.
filming. We can't. Oh, damn it!
You're gonna have to wait.
I love how Andrew was literally like, yep, I'm happy to go.
To edit it out, I'll probably see it.
Oh, no, we
So I
can't do that
edit
then.
it out unless-
No.
We'll have a look afterwards.
Don't worry,
Have a
I'll
look
show you.
afterwards.
I'll show you. But yeah, that's it was pretty traumatic.
How steep was this slide?
It's-
Oh,
Is
honestly,
it one of
massive.
them where you have to
It
sit
is
over the ledge and it
literally-
does that?
Yeah, it is literally just straight up and down. Like,
If I said,
tiny
if
bit.
you got on a slide, bearing in mind as a kid, if you got on a slide that was probably second floor level where we are, down to the pavement.
Is it like a
No,
gradual?
It's like that.
No, it's a
Kamikaze. It's like that.
Does it do that? On
No,
it? Go up and down?
it's just
Like
it's
that.
it, we
Forget that.
used to have one in Britain. It's called the death drop.
Why would you do
literally have
that?
to sit
Well, why
over
would you
it
name
and
something
you
a
have to-
death drop? Honestly.
This is the bumhole death drop.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, you know, them water slides where they're like that and you have to like go down. Have you
stand
been
in
on
it.
one of them?
Yeah.
Never.
That-
Maggie, no.
I mean, no, you'd hate it. But
course I would.
can remember it was Greece and we went on one of them and everyone had gone down it first, but none of them, Brad included, decided to tell me how traumatic it was. So I'm stood at the top and I go down, I shit you not, when we had to go to the toilets and Brad had to physically remove my bikini bottom from my arsehole.
No.
This would have been a better story when we talked about slides last week. Do you
Yeah.
not remember talking? No.
Yeah, but I was too traumatised
Well,
from
now
what you were
you've
telling
got
me.
another thing to add to your worries
Yeah.
of physical injuries. From
Not fun.
stuff.
Not
If
fun.
I'm honest, I did wonder. I didn't say
Bumhole
that, but it did go up.
problems.
It does.
It does go
It
up.
does. And this was very steep. And it literally, I swear to God, it just went. And I had to go in the toilets and bend over and let him actually pull it back out again. I was in
Properly up
so
your
much
bumhole?
properly.
Actually in it.
Like it's
Actually
pretty,
in it.
pretty. Obviously, I
You
still
got
had the
bummed
crotch.
by
I
your
don't- I
bikini
really
on
don't think
And
it was
holiday.
up the
obviously,
bum hole.
it's not like a thong where it's just a little
really
bit
don't
of
think it was
fabric.
up the bum
It's
hole.
like the whole thing, and it literally, all that fabric had come together and gone, like, in the crack.
Not
In
up
the
the bum,
crack
just
or
in the
not
crack.
asshole?
No,
Just
not
in the
up
crack.
the bum,
Okay,
but the
that's what I
crack.
was
So
right.
like my crack,
Why
instead of
couldn't you
being very
remove it?
thin,
Why wouldn't you just get that out yourself?
I couldn't. I was in agony. I was in
God.
absolute agony.
Did you have to put Compeed on it though, Meg?
That would
Trust me.
never have come to mind.
This is another life. I haven't had sex since. I just don't want anything round the area. I'm so uncomfortable.
No, it's not worth it.
I was so angry on Friday because I just couldn't get comfortable. Because obviously there was a burning burn on my arse. Blistery burn. And I was just like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself.
Can't you get them like, is it for piles? Them donuts.
To be fair, that would have been really handy.
Could have got one of them
Yeah.
and
that would have
positioned
been
yourself
handy.
in the donut.
But then, obviously, Saturday was
Have you-
brutal.
Have you got any of those lying around in the back of your boot?
An airplane neck.
I have got one of them.
That would have worked.
That would have been
Yeah,
good.
to
That's
be
a good
fair, that
idea.
would've- I just learnt to lean on one side so that it kind of was exposed.
Right,
and
just
not
lie on your
sat on
front.
something. On the couch.
What, with them tits? No.
I know, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
but a pillow
anyway.
underneath that bit, you would have been alright.
But just like planking.
Well, we're fine now. The compy's just taking care of it.
There is nothing worse when you are really uncomfortable about
it was
something,
awful.
and it just makes you angry about life.
Rob like laid on me, come on to me as well, like another body pressure onto me, and I was like, oh, he's like, oh, sorry. Let's just move. Like, yeah, fucking move. Get out of the way. Jesus Christ.
Do you know, in situations like that, I always get angry as well because like, why didn't you go down the slide?
Do you know, that's the thing. I wasn't meant to go on that slide that day.
You'd already decided.
I'd already said not doing it again. And Bella just was adamant she was going down it. And I just thought, oh, do you know what? Let's
You
just
could
go
have like
down
just
it.
bent really far over, holding her by her arms,
And
and then
dropped
just
her.
let go.
Do they normally have things like
She'd have
sacks
burnt
that
a
you go
scalp.
in?
Couldn't you have wrapped her into it?
So they always do that. You could surely that's
I
not
don't
safe.
know how kids are
I
going
don't
down.
think they give a fuck if I'm being honest.
Or is it 'cause they're
burnt
lighter?
through both of our socks as well. Mine and Rob's socks. Like the heel.
Maybe it
'cause our
is an
heels were
adult
down, it
thing.
Just burnt. I wonder if it's the weight. That's it.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Shouldn't have gone on it.
No.
It's
Why
not
they let
really
you on it?
designed
They
for
didn't
us.
let me on
I don't
it.
think it's designed, full stop, for anything other than
It's designed
torture.
for kids, but it's just really not designed for anything above like 5 stone, I would imagine.
That's stupid.
Well, it's for kids. We're not really meant to be
True,
going through
yeah,
the soft
silly
play or
way.
down the slides, or you're just
Yeah.
meant to sit in the cafe
Yeah.
and watch them kill themselves. That's all
Yeah.
you're meant to do.
That's exactly what you meant to do.
That's what I see as soft play. It's almost like all I see is parents just talking to each other. They don't even know where do they even know that they're in the building?
That's the best part. Pay a
yeah.
£5, you just
Yeah.
chuck them in. They're in there somewhere.
That's
Is that
the beauty
someone's
of it.
crying? Is that mine? No.
Albert's a bit like me, so he has to gauge every scenario. So he got shoved down a slide one time, so he don't go anymore because he was
Oh,
gauging himself and he was
really?
preparing himself. And because he was preparing himself and he wanted to just take his time,
I would have shoved it.
survey it,
I was in-
some little shit shoved.
I would have done
I'm a shover. I did that to a boy when I was at nursery. I was up at a bent screen, and there was like this big wooden block back in the 90s, huge box with a slide on it, and he was doing. It wasn't a big slide by any means, but he was like, I remember being at the back of him, being like, "Come on!" And I lost it naturally in the George fashion and pushed him. But because I did it in my way of pushing somebody, I didn't push him down. I pushed him Katie cornered, and he fell off the top of the box. He broke his arm that day.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He deserved it though. to be
He
fair.
did not
pussy.
deserve it.
Oh
was a bit
no,
of a
I'm with you on that. I have to like gear
Oh,
myself
he did
up for
it.
stuff like this. I'm
not
fine if I've done it
fair.
once, but if I don't know what's lying at the bottom for me, that's the scary part. You're going into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
I know both my kids live for soft plays. Oscar ones, I found Oscar.
I'm surprised you like it because it's dirty.
No, they're really clean. COVID life.
COVID's good for
honestly,
stuff like that,
is
to be
really
fair.
good for stuff like that.
I was going to say
Previously,
because
though,
I'm
previously,
Amazing.
I'm
Previously,
thinking
they're
back
not
to when I worked there and that shit never got
No,
cleaned.
it's- Honestly, I can't praise it like.
Oh,
the
the
places in
the
Sheffield, you know.
plasters, the bit. Oh my god.
See, this is why I don't.
Amazing.
This is why I don't do jacuzzis
Floating around.
for the same reason.
Nah, there's chlorine in there.
Yeah, it's basically just like an infection killer, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, but there's still body fluids,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yes.
You've got bubbles, and everyone likes to sit on bubbles.
Can remember when I was a kid and we did swimming lessons once, I did throw up a little bit and the chunks came out and I just swam away.
Okay, brilliant.
Oh my god.
Lovely.
Think of all the kids who did that.
To be
Yeah.
fair, and I'm an adult, and every now and again I'll still wee in a pool if I'm given half the chance.
Yeah, is it true about the dye? I've always
No.
wondered
No,
that.
it's not.
Was that just something parents tell the kids?
I did it when we went to the spa. I weed in that pool, and it didn't.
What?
Did you not do that?
No,
Wee in a
no.
swimming
I
pool.
respect
There
everyone
was
else.
toilets.
I respect other
I
people.
can't go to the toilet
Next
if I'm, in a
door.
if I'm in a wet bikini. I can't do it.
What?
I can't go to the toilet if my bum's wet.
Pardon?
Like, you know, if you're in the shower and then you're suddenly like, oh, I need a wee.
Just wee in the shower.
Yeah, just because I can't. The thought of being a wet body getting on a dry toilet. I don't know what it is.
So I'm so sorry. So you have to wee so that we swim through it.
You're in
I went
chlorine, you're in
underwater.
bleach, you're fine.
I proper swam.
You did.
I went underneath the
You
water.
did.
I did lengths.
You did.
You put
Brilliant.
your face under.
Brilliant.
You did. But your hair was shiny as when you came out. Looked lovely.
Bleach
Dry,
slightly.
beautiful.
Bleach slightly.
Oh
I did
my
frigging
God.
lengths. Did lengths in that pool.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Get a bit of water in your mouth. Spit it out. Brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Don't know what you want me to tell you. You survived it. You didn't notice.
I mean, the sea's one thing. Like, you do it in the sea.
Genuinely can't help myself.
But in a spa.
Is it like a naughty thing?
I can't help myself.
Do you do it in a jacuzzi? Do you do it in a jacuzzi?
No, that's different. That's hot. You don't know how that's going to bubble. Like that, you don't
See,
have to
I
heat
think
to
I'd
it.
want to do it in a jacuzzi over a pool.
Never.
There's something about a
Never.
swimming pool where it's like my bladder goes, hey lads, we're in an open water space, here we go. And then I'm like, well, I can't go to the toilet because my body's wet, and it knows that, so I'm trapped between a rock
But
and
your
a
body's
hard
wet.
place.
But your body's wet in the pool. So that your argument is bullshit.
No, because I'm already
No,
in
I
the
get
water.
it. I get it. It's so uncomfortable when you have to, yeah.
What a hardship.
Because then you
What a
slide
hardship.
in and it's
Oh,
just
so
not.
You just don't feel clean.
So what about
No.
a poo?
Oh no, I'll always
Oh,
get
no.
Oh, I'm just checking
She's
a
not
limit.
an animal.
To be fair, that
Just
function
checking.
never kicks in. It's my bladder goes, oh, we're in the homeland, and then I have to do a little test, make sure there isn't a day. You still have to do the test. It's like a little,
And
so
then-
you let that out, and then you move away, and then I look, but I pretend like I'm like doing something, and I'm like, nah, that's not turned purple. And then while I'm swimming, I just let it out.
So it's not just a myth. There is a
She
chance.
sees-
I
around the
never
wall.
am I. If you, no, we're not doing it then. Oh, I can't believe that.
I can't wait for the next spa day.
No, we're not doing it now. Forget it. I was going to book a nice spa day with a no.
She'll have to. She'll hold the wee in. What about me and Megan?
Don't
we
punish
didn't wee in the
us.
pool.
Do
We didn't wee in the pool.
I'll wee before we go in.
I don't trust you.
You
now.
can watch me wee.
I don't trust you
Fine.
because I feel like you just do it anyway, and
I
then you tell me
wouldn't.
afterwards and giggle.
I wouldn't.
Oh, she'd stand next to you and she'd just be like,
Just warm, isn't it?
She would. She would.
and there'd be no getting
You
away.
have to Mowgli it and just not tell her.
I can't get past it.
Oh, you're gonna have to, mate.
I've missed the joke.
You have missed a
You
joke.
have missed a
You have
joke.
missed a joke.
Too soon?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I can guess.
Okay, so what happened was we have to own up now. So we okay, right. Hands up. Yeah, no, it's no joke. Andrew
not
just
a
dobbed us
joke.
in, and the thing is that we let Andrew into the inner circle on the proviso that he was never going to say a word about it. Now, what I've just learnt right now is that it doesn't matter what happens, Andrew is never allowed back into that inner circle.
No, he's got about
back
a 2.
out.
Yeah, he's got a
He's
2
back
week
out.
hold of information.
It's not never. You're not. You've just
4 weeks.
You've ruined it, mate. You've ruined it. So okay.
But the act was
Mowgli-
actually just meant to be us four. It was actually just meant to be us four because it was a Tuesday
It was a
evening.
Tuesday
Yeah,
evening
that we
treat.
booked it really far in
We
advance.
booked it really far in advance.
Yeah.
Tuesday evening treat, and we thought let's do this 5 o'clock. We'll book it at 5 o'clock after work, and we'll go to Mowgli's. We've got the discount. Let's enjoy it. It's just because this one, Megan, never stopped talking about puris, so we thought, well, let's just do it. It's
Yeah.
going to be cheaper, and we were so excited when we booked it. But we couldn't book it any other. There was just one frigging day.
And it was all going to be fine.
It was all gonna be
But then
fine.
Andrew couldn't do the original Birds on Tour.
Andrew couldn't do that one, so he changed it to the same date as Mowgli's.
Now we can explain the panic on the way home.
So George said to me in the car, you put your foot down and you make damn sure you get home because we've got Mowgli's to make.
So we had
So-
to get home for 5.
So can you imagine the panic and I could see in the rearview mirror George's eyes when we hit the M62 M1 traffic.
Oh, and there was the it was
The problem was, it was
basically,
booked for 4, and
Yeah.
there was more than 4 of us in the car.
and we
then.
couldn't cancel it. We couldn't have more
They wouldn't let us
people.
amend it. They
They
wouldn't
would
let us
only
add
let
to
us
the
keep it
booking.
at 4. So it was a bit of a.
They wouldn't let us
There's
change it to
6
6.
of us.
There wasn't a change. They wouldn't let us change it to 6, otherwise we would have changed it to
So
6.
Andrew knows that you'd hidden it from me as well.
We had to because he was in the
I didn't
car and we were
know.
late. So we had to do the phone call.
Because then he
And we
was
were
like,
really
can
late.
you take me home? And it's like, we can't take you home now, you got to come for tea.
I can't. He kept
That's
saying.
why you were like, no, I can't, Andrew.
Yeah.
I thought, why is she being this horrible to Andrew?
He kept saying. He
It's
kept
like, what a
all-
fucking bitch.
all day. He kept dropping hints. So
Yeah.
you can take me home, can't you? I was like, no, I can't take you home.
That's,
I'm not taking you home. And he was like, so once you've dropped everyone off at the shop, I'm only a little bit round the corner. No, Andrew, I'm not dropping you home. No,
Well,
stop
you have to wait
asking me.
in the shop for a good couple of hours because we got steam.
You're not.
So
No,
you
stop
little
it.
fuckers all went for a little meal.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Right then.
So actually, you would have never have known this.
Snidey bastards.
We were.
it's
We wanted to
because
include you.
You
were meant to come to the original
You were meant to
booking.
I know
be
I
there.
was, and I couldn't go.
And we couldn't amend
I know.
they wouldn't let us
It's
amend
fine.
the numbers.
We didn't get there till we were
God,
45 minutes
I'm glad
late.
you were like, I hope it was shit.
It wasn't. It was
It was
brilliant.
beautiful.
So we
I
thought
don't like it, Mowgli's anyway. It's fine.
So we dropped you off. As the door shut to you and Dan, literally about 2 seconds later, George was like, "Hey, so we've got a booking at 5 o'clock. I'm really sorry, we're running late.
She
Just to
got
let you know, we are
so
going to be there.
quick.
At what point is the latest time we can get there?" We looked at the time and she was like, "Well, we can't change your booking, so you've got the table till 7. Brilliant. We'll be there latest. Hurry the fuck up. 5:45."
We
So
literally-
Andrew was in it.
Yeah.
So then we had to, so Andrew was sitting in the back. He had no clue what was going on. We kept
We were
saying,
actually
"Do we?"
discussing it between us
In
three, and he was just
front
sat
of
in the
him,
back
in front
like,
of him, and he was
I
like,
don't know what's going on.
"Hum, hum, 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 tree."
The fact that you actually sat in the boot
Yeah.
the entire
He didn't
time.
even stop.
And Jew was literally like, "Have you ever been there before? No. Get the menu up on your phone. We have to go in knowing exactly what we want. Get the menu up."
Told me what was going on.
Andrew, go to Mowgli.
So Andrew
we
was
had
the
to,
fourth. Andrew was you.
Off at home.
Andrew was you, because his wife had gone somewhere else eating. He was like, "It's fine, I'll come." He was not very appreciative either. Let me be honest.
No.
I would have rather it be you because he was not happy about it.
No.
Then I still had to drop the fucker home as well after all that.
Oh, you got wined and dined.
After he got kidnapped.
Yeah, in the boot.
We made it bang on 1:45. George even made me drop her off as we were going very, very slowly along Ecclesall Road. Just go, 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 go. Shit! The child locks! So we couldn't even get Meggie out. It was just it was a very stressful journey. But we made it and we had puris.
And it was
Did
beautiful.
you enjoy my meal, Andrew?
did actually, yeah, it was
Good. I'm glad.
What did I have? I had
Monkey something.
I had
Is it
the
monkey
little square potato
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Making me really hungry thinking about it.
Oh, God.
Thingy. It was really
Could we do it?
Could we do it?
Could we do it today?
Where there's actually only one dress to steam. And the jobs that I was going to do today would actually keep me busy for the rest of the week. I'm not going to lie to you.
They did ignore me for like the last 45 minutes.
Oh, that's good. I feel
Did
bad
we?
then.
Would they have done that with you? Or did they
No.
No. But
Well, you just started talking about weird things. And we were like, "Andrew, we're not here to talk to you. We don't. We."
I was having a real honest conversation with Meg about like a life and stuff. Yeah. Like, oh, poor was
What?
wasn't I, Meg? I was like, actually, like, real.
It was
getting
deep.
to know Megan.
It was deep about food.
getting
It was
to
really
know
deep
Megan.
about food.
Meg was like saying these big things that had happened in her life, and you lot were like, "Oh, we didn't know that."
We don't talk at Mowgli's, we eat. I know. Andrew was going deep. I was like, "This isn't the time or the place."
No. Oh, that was so much fun. I forgot about that.
He's out of the circle now.
You
Yeah.
could have moved on, or you almost could have moved on.
Yeah, because
We could have, because Megan
it was
stopped
when I looked
breathing.
at Emma's face and
It
she
was
was
Meggie.
like,
No, it was
just
Meggie.
keep laughing.
We could
just
have
keep
kept swimming
laughing.
through that. We could have kept swimming through that.
There was a split second and then me and Em locked the eyes and it was like, keep going. And you lost it. You were hyperventilating.
So we also know that to be true as well, G.
Well,
Maggie loses it under pressure.
yeah,
That
she
wa-
has,
and that
she hasn't
wasn't
got
even
a
that
poker
hard a
face.
pressure, was
No,
it?
it wasn't.
No.
She hasn't got a
To be
poker
fair
face.
to me, it's not I can't be trusted. It's more like I will do anything for content.
Yeah.
Well,
I will
but that is
put
also part of the
myself
problem,
out
isn't
of
it?
the circle of trust for a good 6-minute chunk.
We all have no content now. No content now
I
because
nearly had a walkout. It was, I mean, it's
Oh my
We
God,
all-
there
we
was
could-
a slap of the mic.
Equipment, Andrew.
she could have
To
thrown
be
that down.
honest.
Hand straight through the line.
To be honest, I think the only reason she's still here because she can't
bum
get
hurts.
out.
I actually can't
She can't
out.
actually
I'm
get out.
Physically injured, so I can't move very fast.
Can you run fast, Emma?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Are you a
don't
fast
worry.
runner?
No, I've got a compy.
Or you're a bit
No, I'm
Bambi-ish?
really fast. Physically very fit.
I bet she takes one step for hour 3.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
Like,
Were you sporty, or were you just one of these tall people where people tried to get you onto teams and you just weren't
No,
good at the
I wasn't
end?
sporty. I wasn't even particularly good at fitness until I had probably Bella.
So because you were tall, did they want you to go on teams?
Yeah, and I never used to go on them.
Yeah. You're one of
Never.
them. Wasting your
Netball
height.
used to beg me.
I
and
bet
I'd
they
just
did.
Be like, no, I'm not bothered. Don't like things like that.
Every time I ever meet anybody, be like, "Hi, how are you? Do you play sport? You're super tall." Right? No. Okay.
Don't never bothered me. I'm not a person to sign up for things. I'm alright. I'm alright. Mum's clubs, when people used to take the kids to like play groups and stuff, even took it to that next level. Once as a grown up, nah, I'm alright. I'd rather stay at home.
I remember listening. I banned myself from baby groups when I heard 2 pet mothers trying to better each other about how good their milk was for
Oh
their baby.
my god.
Mine comes out like this, and mine's like this, and mine's like that, and mine's like this, and yoo-hoo, I'm amazing. It was a bit like I'm done.
No. I'd rather take Bella to Meadowhall and let her look round Zara. Give her some life lessons. Real life lessons.
So this is what it looked like in a picture.
Painted boot or tan boot.
do you see this? See how good it looks on the hanger? Don't use Zara website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, can't stand him.
Go on then, Meg. Have you got a story? Have you got anything that happened this weekend?
No, I literally didn't get out of bed all day Sunday.
What?
And I've really hurt my neck.
From not getting
From not getting out of bed. I'm actually more knackered.
What did you do in bed?
Nothing. We literally just didn't get out of bed.
Can you? I can't go back to. If I've been in bed.
So this
for a
is-
while-
this is one thing I
I can
realised.
go in and out of
This
sleep.
is so all
I
yeah,
can't.
that was
I've
the
never
thing.
been
Is
able to
all
do
day
that.
I just kept falling asleep and waking back up,
Yeah.
and it was amazing. And then it got to about 9 o'clock at night, and I realised then the bed was no longer comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get
Because
back to
I'd
sleep
been in
because
it
of that.
all day,
Yeah.
and then I was
Yeah.
like, but no position feels good anymore
No.
because I've done them all
You've used
day,
them.
and I just couldn't sleep.
Bed sores.
Yeah, it actually it ruined the way I feel
That's why
about
I
my
can't
bed.
do it. If I have a nap, I don't nap in the same side on my bed. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
if you go for a day nap, I don't nap in my bed or I nap on the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day nap
Although
on the sofa.
I would freaking love a day nap. I've not had a day nap for ages. I almost fell asleep yesterday and Betsy slapped my face awake. It's like
Yeah.
brilliant. That's my life.
That's what Bella
But
did to me this
day
morning.
naps, you sleep in a different position.
Yeah.
Swap sides. You should just swap sides.
No, I tend to just have the whole
Or
bed
have a
anyway.
couch day with the duvets
We
on
do.
the
That's what we always
couch.
do. And we'd been up from about
Now
8
she's
o'clock,
just showing off.
and then we were literally got to about 10:30, and we was like, should we just stay here? We've never done that really. Let's just stay here.
Now you know why.
Yeah,
and
films, TV.
snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah,
That's the
lots
dream.
of snacks.
Oh,
That is the
gosh,
dream.
Yeah.
Just TV and snacks all day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
I don't think I really appreciated those days enough.
No, I know.
Yeah, you guys have made me realise that I need to.
Yeah, honestly, make the most of every.
Because I swear
second
down
of
every
it.
time I listen to you talk about kids, I'm like, okay, that's just adding an extra month on to
Honestly,
the
it's
non-pregnancy.
worth it because then you can, when you have them,
I've
not that
got
you're
something
desperate
to
for them,
think
but
about.
you just appreciate the fact that when you feel tired now, you're like, I was refreshed.
Yeah. So that was really fun. And that's it. That's probably why I've got nothing interesting to say.
You have your brows done,
Yeah, last week. We talked about them already.
have we?
Yeah. They were fresh last week, weren't they? Because then it was Coke.
You need to come up with some
Yes.
more content, babe.
I know.
Go down a slide or something.
Oh, we had the thing up the bum. Have we gone through a whole? Have we gone through a
Yeah.
whole thing again without
Yeah,
topic?
so we'll push the topic on to the next episode.
So anyone, you can just not listen now because we're not doing the
Yeah.
topic yet again. So episode 37 might be a topic about who would play us in a film. Maybe. I might have time to do your talk then.
Maybe.
You might decide
Straight.
who it's going to be.
Yeah.
Princess Fiona. Not the Shrek.
Diaz, he's a good one.
Not the Shrek side.
Cameron Diaz.
Not the Shrek one.
I'd have picked Drew Barrymore
Cameron
personally.
Diaz.
No, I wouldn't have picked Drew
Has anyone
Barrymore.
seen Schitt's Creek?
No.
Right. Can you? No. The girl
I
from
think
Schitt's
she's pa-
Creek
I
is
think-
Megan.
I think it's... Oh, no, of course it isn't that. It's Clueless, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a compliment.
But it's Princess Fiona before she turns. Right at the beginning, when she's ditzy as hell, living in a little cave. That's you.
Cave. Castle.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
castle when she's...
I think she's Megan from Hercules.
No, she's too savvy.
It is. It's Princess Fiona. Is it in when she's in the
When you
in the
had your
top of
old
the
hair.
castle before someone saves her? She kills.
She's an ogre. She's an ogre when she at that point. So can you stop saying that?
Oh,
Because
okay.
she actually knows what you're on about.
She's seen it. She watched it in bed on Sunday.
Okay. On to the next episode.
When we try and offend Megan even further. Okay, brilliant. Thanks. I think I'm
Of all the Disney princesses.
I'm out of
and she
Megan's
comes out with
circle.
fucking Shrek.
I didn't call her Shrek.
No.
Princess Fiona, the character, not the fact that she's an ogre, but the character of Princess Fiona before she meets Shrek.
Yeah, but nobody thinks about that.
I do.
When you think of Princess Fiona, you don't think of the beautiful ginger girl.
For
That's who
copyright
I think.
purposes, can I just state that we acknowledge that it's actually DreamWorks and not a Disney production?
Oh, okay.
Do
Sorry.
It's Disney DreamWorks, isn't it?
No, it's not.
They're
Disney.
two separate. This is a whole different discussion.
No.
Okay, that we'll leave
Pixar,
that for
isn't
next
it?
year.
Disney
No.
Pixar. Pixar's Disney.
No, it's Shrek's not even Pixar.
Right, we'll
No,
move
no,
on.
it's
Oh my
on
God.
Netflix, not Disney Plus.
Right, we'll move on. We'll do all that next week.
Okay.
Episode 37 is when I offend Megan more than.
No.
Who knows? There might be more bumhole stories.
There'll always
I
be
might
more
not even
bummer
be
stories.
Well, you're going to have to be because George isn't.
I'm not here.
George is away, or is it Megan that's not? I don't know.
No,
You'll have
I'm
to
not
wait
here.
And see. Everyone will just have to wait and see.
Who's gonna be here?
I don't know. Andrew probably will be, so we'll be all right. Just Andrew maybe on his own because no one wants to be with him because he tells everybody the secrets.
Passcodes to get into the shop, Mowgli, everything.
Secret meetings.
Yeah. Anyway, stay safe. See you soon.
Bye. Clap.
That was a good one.
I know. I felt it like run through my mouth. Clap.